Day trading this morning, trying to buy the bottom here on a stock that was down 30% after ER, looking for a little bit of a bounce back. Just did not get the bounce back, and I ended up getting out for a small loss. And to show you guys that trade here in a second and kind of just go over what was my overall game plan and what I was thinking and, kind of what the plan was. I had a plan. I stuck to the plan. I feel good about it. And I think that's kind of a stepping stone in terms of being able to take a loss and feeling good about it, in the sense that I followed the plan. The plan didn't work out to a T. Obviously every trade we go into, there's a chance that the stock's going to pull back. There's a chance it might go higher. There's always those chances. But at the end of the day, what we're doing as day traders is we're looking for opportunities, and we're buying into or selling into those opportunities and then having a plan to get out of that trade if it doesn't work in our favor. And today is a pretty good example of that, minimizing my losses and just getting out for a small loss this morning. Pre-market early this morning. I got things I got to do, so made this video quick and easy for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned to check out the action. All right, so I'm jumping in. All right, so I'm jumping in here on ARLO this morning here at $5.30. This thing's gapping down after ER yesterday from the 760s down there to the 520 area, showing a little bit of strength there at the 520 area, a little bit of support. So I'm looking for a little bit of a bounce. So I keep saying a little bit. I'm looking for a bounce back up here above 540. We get back above 540. Look to take some profit there above 540 just to lock in a quick 10-cent pop here with my stop down there at the 525 area, 526. So risking 5 cents here for a possible 20-30 cent move back above this 540, pushing up there to 550s. Just need to get some volume to come in here and look for a little bit of a short squeeze to get going. All right, so look for this to bounce here off the 530s, push up here above 540 one more time. Up in this 550 area, I like to see that push. You can see on the level 2 right now, I got 535 on the ask, and then 540, and then 553 up there. So I'm looking to see if we can get a little bit of a short covering, a little bit of buying. Somebody's trying to buy the bottom here, trying to buy, down there after a 30% drop here. Stock's down 30% since the ER. So looking for a little bit of a rebound, looking for a little bit of a bounce here. And this thing to push up there above the 540s. A little bit of volume coming in there, trying to push up there above 535 right now. You can see overall on the 5-minute chart, just the overall bigger picture here, down to the 520s, looking for that support area to hold here and push back up here to the 550s. So a little bit of action here there at the 520 area. Somebody stepping back up there, big buyer stepping up there at 520, trying to push this back up there. I was watching it. It just really wasn't showing a ton of weakness. Kind of just dipped down there a little bit, showing, some buyers stepping in there trying to hold up the support. So gave it a little bit more wiggle room there. Gave it a little bit more wiggle room to see if this thing could hold that 520 area, which it ended up doing. So holding that 520 now, and let's see if we can push back above 530 from here. We got that big buyer sitting there on level 2 that pushed us right back up there. You can see how it went from 518 right back up there to 529 now. So gonna give it a minute. Got a little bit of a spread. See kind of what happens if this is gonna hold that 520 area here. Basically just keeping an eye on this 520. Very close eye on the 520 area. Looking to see kind of how this is reacting there. Want to see that big buyer kind of sit there for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get out right there at 525. You can see the big buyer. You can see that there was a big seller kind of stacking up there at 528. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of cut it off there. Kind of already hit my stop loss area there. So down $116 here on ARLO this morning. Just kind of trying to play the bounce here. Maybe, really I think this, is there anything better I could have done, looking at this now? Obviously, I think the biggest thing for this is patience, but I've got to go. I'm trying to get out of here by 8:30. It's already almost 8:30 in the morning. It's 8:26 right now, so I'm going to wrap this up quickly, kind of showing you guys, sometimes this probably, I would say this was just a little bit of me just trying to force a trade here this morning, trying to get a trade in before I had to leave the house. Was thinking we could get a bounce back. Just didn't get the bounce back we were looking for, so I ended up cutting it off there, taking the $100 loss, and, sticking to the plan there and trying to, see if we can get the action. Just didn't get the action. And that's just part of it sometimes, sometimes you just got to see what's going on, see what's going on. You just got to see the price action, see what's going on with the stock, and you got to just take that profit sometimes. You got to get out, and that's what we did today. We got out for a small loss instead of a large loss. So that's the important thing of really just having a plan and understanding that if it doesn't work out, it doesn't do what you need it to do, you got to cut it off. You got to cut it. And that's what we did today. We ended up cutting it off. And we'll see what happens later on. But for now, I got to roll. I got to get this video done. I'll talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, hit me with that subscribe button. Talk to you later.